I think representation plays a huge role in why it's important for underrepresented students to be in STEM, but also for themselves so that they can fulfill their dreams. I was an Upward Bound student when I was in high school at the same school that I'm working for now. So I did Upward Bound for 4 years, and I stayed in contact with everybody because I loved the program so much, and I loved what they did for me. When I was a senior or junior in high school, one of my tutor mentors, she studied public health. So when she was telling me her experience, she went to Belize to help deliver babies. Like, that's something I wanted to do. When she told me that, I was like, oh my gosh, what did you study? And she told me public health. So when I applied for UMass, I applied for the public health track. I went with public health because it was what fit the most. Everything that I would want to do, I could do with public health. And I know how much of like an impact it made on my life, so I stayed connected. And then this summer I reached out to see if I wanted to work with them.
I was involved in the program with Upward Bound this summer by having a recent high school graduate as an intern in my lab, which is the Bilingual Language Development Lab. I myself had the chance to participate in research as a high school student, and I felt like that had a huge impact on my future career path. And so it felt like a great opportunity to be able to pay that forward and mentor a recent high school graduate so that they can learn about research and think about if that's something they want to do. The program did a really nice job of matching up potential interns with labs that were appropriate. So I wrote a description of what we work on in my lab, which is studying language development in bilingual children. So I was looking particularly for a student who might be bilingual herself. And so they identified a student who was from Puerto Rico, spoke both Spanish and English, and was interested in learning more about bilingualism and the kind of work that we did in the lab. So it was a great match. And I think it was an interesting experience for her to be able to connect some experiences from her own life with what she was reading and learning about bilingualism.
When I was in high school, I was a student who didn't really want to do what I was told, or like I didn't know the things that were being told to me were going to definitely benefit me. Like, you're in that mindset, like I can do it on my own, but Upward Bound really pushed me to do better for myself, and I'm very grateful for the program. Representation in communities matter. So for me, having gone through the program, then gone to college, came back, and is working for the students, I feel like it's very important. And I'm happy they get to see me as an example, as well as my colleagues and peers who are working for the program. But I hope they feel the connection to like where I've been and where they can see themselves as well. So we need more people who look like me and underrepresented students in these STEM positions to show other students, to show other youth that they can do it too, and then to just allow them to understand that they can fulfill their dreams if they want to do something in STEM. If they want to see themselves as a scientist one day, they can. Once we get more underrepresented students in STEM, more students will be able to go through STEM. They'll be able to see that they can do it one day too, and then also fulfill their dreams. If they want to do mathematics, they won't feel discouraged because they see that someone else who looks like them can do it too.